The untold story of Hide Hyodo Shimizu, hardship, courage and quiet bravery, in the bustling port city of Vancouver. On May 11, 1908, a little girl named Hideko Hyodo opened her eyes to a world both full of opportunity and deeply marked by prejudice. As the eldest of 8 children, born to Japanese immigrants from Ehime Prefecture, Hide grew up in a Canada where Canadians were denied basic rights, barred from voting, excluded from professions, and treated as foreigners in their own home. Their small family home was modest, filled with the noise of siblings and the smell of her mother's cooking. But beneath the warmth lay the sting of racism. Hide faced slurs on the streets, suspicious glances in stores, and barriers at every turn. Yet her parents held on to one belief with unwavering strength. Education is dignity. Education is your shield. Education is the door they can never close on you. Hide carried those words in her heart. Through the halls of Lord Strathcona Elementary and Britannia High School, she pushed past the whispers and the doubts, her brilliance shining through. She dreamed not just of learning, but of teaching. So she enrolled at Vancouver Normal School, determined to open doors for others the world tried so hard to shut for her. And in 1926, at just 18 years old, she made history. Hide Hyodo became the first Japanese Canadian certified to teach in British Columbia's public schools. She taught for 16 years at Lord Byng Elementary in Steveston, a fishing village filled with Japanese Canadian families who saw in her a symbol of hope. For those children, she represented possibility. But the world changed in an instant. In 1941, after the attack on Pearl Harbor, anti-Japanese hatred erupted across Canada. By 1942, the government ordered the internment of over 21,000 Japanese Canadians. Hide was fired from her job. Her family was labeled enemy aliens. Their homes, businesses, savings, all confiscated. They were forced onto trucks and shipped inland like prisoners. For Hide, the betrayal was soul-breaking. She had done everything right. She had fought for education, for community, for belonging. And still, they took everything. She was sent to the abandoned mining town of Kaslo, turned into an internment camp. Frozen winters, cramped barracks. No heat, no schools, no future for the children. But in that darkness, Hide's courage ignited. "I couldn't just stand by," she later said. She refused to let an entire generation lose its chance at hope, even while her own life was shattered. With no supplies, no classrooms, and no formal teachers, Hide pushed the British Columbia Security Commission to authorize schools inside the camps. She then trained more than 120 Japanese Canadian volunteers, many barely out of high school, turning them into instructors for thousands of displaced children. In makeshift classrooms in New Denver, Lemon Creek, Slocum, and other internment sites, Hide worked through icy nights, hunger, humiliation, and emotional exhaustion to build a school system equal to provincial standards. For 3 years, she became the anchor for children who had lost everything. She gave them not just education. She gave them identity, dignity, and hope. After the war, Japanese Canadians were still forbidden from returning to the coast until 1949. Hide moved to Ontario, rebuilding her teaching career in Toronto, eventually becoming a school principal. But she wasn't done. She fought for voting rights, achieved in 1949. She fought for redress, achieved in 1988, when the Canadian government issued a formal apology and compensation to survivors. Her lifetime of courage was recognized when she received the Order of Canada in 1982. Hide Hyodo Shimizu passed away in 1999 at the age of 91. But her story, often hidden in history books, is a testament to the quiet warriors who turn hardship into humanity. From discrimination to activism, from internment camps to national honor, Hide proved that even when the world tries to silence you, your courage can become a legacy. On this channel, Pain is MY Fuel. We share the untold stories of people who rose from hardship to greatness. From Shahid Khan, John Paul DeJoria, Prem Watsa, Ursula Burns, to Hide Hyodo Shimizu, Every story reminds you that pain isn't the end. It's the beginning. Subscribe for more true stories of grit, resilience, and unstoppable success.